Now we have been following, as you guys might know, Sobas have been following all of the events of South African so-called xenophobia attacks and everything. So this is why we are saying, why are South Africans standing up for their right? Don't go away. Don't go away. Be right back. Guys, as you can see, fire is burning. People, there's so much tension in South Africa, so much tension here, and people are misinterpret what South Africa is actually standing for and why South Africa is doing what it's doing now. And they are blaming South Africans of being xenophobic, of being haters of their fellow Africans. There's a lot of things they are saying. And while as I speak to you, I will show you clips and videos and things, as you can see how everything transpires. And it's very sad, because now, why am I saying this today? Now today I want to say this to you. This is what I want to say to you from my point of view, why I think South Africans are standing up and are fed up of what is. Now the first thing what I see in South Africa is the government, our lovely government, unfortunately failed the people. That's what we see here, has failed the people in many ways, especially when it comes to protect the people on the borders and in places, public spaces, and also in spaces where they are living in areas they're living in. And now this invasion of illegal foreigners has entered the country for years now. This is not a problem that they have yesterday or 2 weeks ago. This is a problem that has been lasting from 1994, and they've kept quiet. They've left everything to the government to do what the government had to do. So now, remember, this is my point of view, and now they are fed up because of the system. And now many people will say, yeah, but you're against and now you're against a next African person. But now I say to you what I see. I'm gonna say from my point of view, and I think I have the right to say. And as you see, we've been following events and things about this problem and the scenario and the training on here right now. But I want to add to you, and listen very careful to what I'm going to say. There are reasons why South Africa, the citizens are fighting for this right. First of all, being illegal is not about a person, it's about a criminal. It's crime. So it means whoever is doing that in a country, they are guilty. So now South Africa is saying, because of the government are not doing what the government said they do, they're not protecting, they feel by starting to make the government responsible of not doing their own work, they thought they stood up and say, look here, this is what we are going to do. We are going to stand up for our country, and we're going to make our voice heard to tell, and we are not happy what's going on here. The second thing is, when the foreigners come here, they don't follow the laws of the country. And you and me know, at any place of time, wherever you come, you must follow. Wherever you come, especially when you're a foreigner, you must come in the country legally. Now, this is what we all are. We understand that, né? So I'm trying to explain from the point of view of a South African, not in the point of view of the world, but as an African. And also, I'm trying to bring facts that will fit every person in every country. In every country, there's laws, and that laws you must abide to. Am I right? Yes, I'm right. And then secondly, you must know that there's certain things that you can do in the country and not do in the country. So when it comes to immigration, you must follow the immigration law of that country. When you go to India, when you go to Pakistan, you have to follow everything. Now, here's the thing which the South Africans are misunderstood. The people, the media, especially the media, it's so sad, they are giving wrong info and wrong narrative why South Africa is standing up for the right and standing up for this. And now they call South Africans xenophobic, and they are not xenophobic. They are fighting against criminals that come in the country illegally. So what I want to say, the voice that they are saying that you need to hear us, that there are too many illegal people walking around with no documents. It's very dangerous. When you have somebody in your country, say Spain, say Germany, say Italy, and you have somebody there that you don't know who the person is. The person can tell you many names. The person can give you any info of it, and he's not documented. Now that is the reason why South Africa is standing up. So every Africans feel their safety are in jeopardy, and so from what I see, it's a people that are fighting and defending the laws and fighting to actually help the government do their work. That's what I see. And what frustrates me, because of this whole thing, and I've been following, you can't tell me anything, I've been following, and there's like laws of when you come in the country, these illegal immigrants, they come and take a right. So a right way, putting up businesses illegally, meaning there's a law for immigrants that wants to do business in South Africa. There's a beautiful law. In fact, South African law are one of the strictest laws and fair laws to protect the people. But because of the government hasn't done it, now the people feel they must defend their own law, the country's law. And you can't blame South Africans to not fighting their own law. Defend their own law. And what is said is the fact that now people are saying this people are saying that people are saying that people are saying that, and now they are changing the narrative. But it's all about people that are doing criminal things in South Africa, and the people against that. And most of what I've seen over the news is most of these people and most of these things, it happens in rural areas. It happens in places of, especially our black communities. Most of them, they come and hide there. They run away from their countries. They couldn't face their problems and face their governments. They run away. They come here. Now we must be an angel and invite. Now the South Africans must be an angel and invite everyone to this country. You would not do it in your country. Why would you expect the next person must do that in the country? You don't want lawlessness, but you want South Africa to bind to that of a foreigner or illegal foreigner. So come on, rest of the world, before you start to judge and say these people are xenophobic, you must see the narrative. Don't change the narrative of why South Africans are fighting for their country, are fighting against illegal immigrants. Let's keep the narrative. Don't change the narrative. Because now everybody's saying everything I look at, I see, and it's so foolishness. It's not based on facts, people. I mean, we all know one by one is two. And clearly you see South Africans are only fighting for the children and for the future, and they are defending the law of the country. There's nothing lawlessness about that, fighting and defending the constitution of that country. So guys, come on, man. Let us stand together. And I want you to raise your voice. I want you to play something in the comment section. And thank you for the comments for the comments last time that you guys spoke. It was so nice to comment. Let's talk. Let's talk about this, because come on guys, we are all humans. And if I do a crime in other country, I should be held accountable to it. And now that Africans are just helping our weak government, because it's weak, because they haven't controlled this immigration for a long time. And now another frustration is why the 30th is there is because the government, they don't trust the government anymore, because the government making empty promises. Because for 30 years you've done nothing. You've piled up, you've done nothing. You've allowed people to do what they do, and just because now the citizens are standing up for it, and now you come forth and you speak in front of cameras and you look good as you always do, and now that's why South Africans are frustrated and give a mandate, because South Africa belongs to the people and not to the government. They are the voice of their country, as same as you, as Germany, as Italy, as any other person in any other country has the right to defend their country. we also have the right to defend. So this whole controversy is going on in South Africa, and we want to call out to you guys to come on, man. Let's push. Let's say no to crime. Let's say no to illegal foreigners and migration. So it's not about the person, it's about what that person is doing. You see, don't change the narrative. So I wanted to come and say my part of it here, because many people, I think, they are taking this whole thing and change the whole narrative why South Africans started to march. So the march is about against criminals, as against crime. These people did crime by coming here illegally, and if you're a human person and a righteous and a law-abiding citizen, you will not agree with the criminals. You will not agree. You will not change the narrative. What's wrong is wrong, and what's right is right. That is what the South Africans are saying to the rest of the world. Stop saying that the people are, South Africans are xenophobic, because they are not xenophobic. If you come in here, you will see what mess this country is in. And we are helping our government, because they don't see that the government are doing work, doing what they said they would have done. So guys, let us embrace this, and thank you for listening. I want you to give your comment. I want you to say what you want to say. Speak to me. It's nice having some comments, and like and subscribe to the channel, guys, so that we can continue. We here in the studio, we are going to follow all news, and we will, whatever we get, we will share with the rest of the world. And we say thank you for joining our channel, and thank you for loving it. And guys, I will see you next time here on Afternoon Sobas, and spread the love and say no to crime, man. Say no to crime, say no to illegalism, say no to people that want to come and invade in a country illegally. No, guys, man. We are people of respect. We all are people of integrity. So let's be like that, man. Stop accusing South Africa, and you change the narrative, man. Come on, we are not fools. We all are. We are not fools. We all are clever people. We have minds. We can think now. We think better than the next than the previous generation. Let us do this together, and ask our brothers and sisters of the countries to return back to their countries, to return back from South Africa, and let South Africa deal with their own problems and come into the country legally, not illegally, because that's a crime. You're a criminal. And come on, guys, let's love each other and share the good news. And remember, South Africans are lovely people. Why are they fighting not to leave? Because South Africans, you feel you can do everything what you want to do, because South Africa hospitality is very high. You can ask. Cape Town is always getting ratings for the best for the month, the best for the year, the best country. So that's why these people are getting mistreated by their own governments. Now they run to South Africa, and now South Africa must just allow what the other government not allow, and that's not right. That's unfair. And I ask the African leaders to stop saying things that are not facts, because the moment you go against a nation that fights for the law, what does it make you? It makes you a lawless person. Don't sit with your army closed and you present law, but you support the lawlessness. What these illegal foreigners did. No, guys, man. Wrong is wrong and right is wrong. I'll see you next time. Afternoon Sobas. I love you, Mr. J. I'm out. Bye bye.